My to 8M wife to 8F gets meaner and sassier to me around people. How to deal with this? I to 8M have been with my wife 28F since high school, and the longest recurring issue is how she talks to me a lot meaner and with more sass around certain people that trigger it. Our first incident with this was in the beginning of our relationship when we were in high school. We were in that honeymoon stage where we were both so excited to be with each other, and she was incredibly kind to me. But one lunch, I find her and join her in an area where most of her old friends were. She and her friend were talking to this dude, and I joined the conversation. Instead of her usual self, she was acting a lot sassier and meaner to me, putting down anything I was saying. The conversation ended, and we walked to class together, and she turns back into her normal self, kind and extremely affectionate. She didn't have a clue that she switched up and that I felt mistreated in any way, until I mentioned it and she apologized. Unfortunately, over the past 13 years, this near-identical situation occurs to present day. The usual cycle is that this happens, I get mad at her, we talk it out, and she apologizes because she had no idea. We then usually have an issue-free period for several months, and then it happens again. The cycle repeats, and it's like a song that never ends. There's a wide range of people that trigger it, and I'm not quite sure if I can figure out a pattern. The meanest she's been has been in front of her brothers, 6 of them up to 31 meters, and her best friend 3-F who happens to be my cousin. Does anyone else deal with this with their partner? How can I get my wife to stop being so mean sassy around people and just treat me how she normally does? TLDR. Spouse acts meaner and sassier to me around people. Talking it out only resolves it for a few months. What do I do?